Max, what a great drive. It looked like you were having fun out there, were you?
Yeah, I was. I mean, especially if you have a good car around you, that helps a lot. And especially on the intermediate tyres, we had great pace. It was just a bit of a shame I couldn't get past Nico in the beginning because I couldn't see where I was going. So I was just lifting off on the straight to see, okay, braking point is here. But once that cleared a bit, the spray, I got closer. I got past him and I was closing to Lewis. But then he pitted, of course, for slick tyres. And I tried, okay, well, we do the opposite. We stay out and see how it goes. But I think it was not the right decision. But at the end, even on the slick tyres, at the end to finish only 8.5 seconds behind, I think it was a great result for us.
Well, let's Christian Horner. Let's bring him in. I can imagine there should definitely be a penalty, should there not, for Nico Rosberg. What's the Red Bull view on things?
Well, I think
unbiased, obviously.
It's obviously with the stewards, so it's for them to decide. I suppose the question that they'll be asking is, what would have happened if they hadn't have instructed him to, what to do? And he came past us very, very slowly, and obviously the instruction tidied up whatever the issue was with an engine mode and a gearbox position. That, as the rules are written today, isn't right. So, but it's with the stewards. It's for them to decide.
But it should be, Christian, a way that we've got to fix the car to get the car to the end of the race. But is that the right thing for us as viewers to have?
Look, the rule's complete rubbish, to be honest. The drivers should be, that kind of thing should happen, and it should be, but it's not allowed, and that's the rules that we're working to. There's loads of messages we'd love to give our drivers today, which we couldn't because of the rules. So, if they've benefited through that, then that's down to the stewards to decide.
So what about a joker? Would a joker be something? One joker during a race, for example?
I think, look, if it doesn't work, get rid of it. But, but you've got to play to the rules. And that's down to the stewards to decide.
Christian, another great performance by Max, wasn't it? And difficult conditions, and he fought. Was there a point where he could have gone onto soft tyres towards the end? And
we could, but what we were keen to do is not give... If a time penalty comes for Nico, the extra 18 seconds in the pits, you didn't want to give away that time, so we felt leave him there, and if there was a gearbox issue later on, perhaps he could could benefit from that. But his overtaking move around the outside of Beckett,
yeah, that was amazing.
I mean, you guys know what it's like down there, and that was pretty sensational.
Yeah, but the performance of the car has
I
been
mean,
brilliant
again
all
done a great
weekend
job
again.
today.
I mean, my point on that and Damon's point there is that I suppose the only risk for it was track position, wasn't it, with Daniel Ricciardo? I mean, there was no risk from Sergio Perez or Kimi behind.
No, it was a free stop. But again, if there is a time penalty given to Nico, then you're giving away an extra 20-odd seconds by doing that pit stop. So we felt the best thing was leave the two cars out.
We're coming into a period, aren't we, of the season which actually traditionally kind of suits you. Coming into Hungary, would you expect to be strong there? Would you expect to be challenging the Mercedes?
Well, we're looking forward to Hungary. I mean, for sure they're going to be strong there, but hopefully we can get a little bit closer than we were this weekend. We saw Monaco, that we were able to give them a hard time, and Hungary's a little bit Monaco without the barriers. So hopefully we can build on this momentum. Our target in reality is catching Ferrari.
Well, you've closed it to within, 5 points, something like that. I think we'll come to that in a minute, but they're there for the taking. Are you seeing them as pretty vulnerable? It was a bit of a weekend for them to forget.
Well, we're not far off halfway through the season now, and I think the second half of the year for us should theoretically be stronger than the first. So, I think it's going to be a great battle with them, during the rest of the year, and to get within 5 points is obviously nothing. But the most encouraging thing was how much in clean air we were quicker than them at this circuit.
Yeah, it was a mighty lap on the Inters, wasn't there, from Max Verstappen. Thank you, Christian.
Very good.
I appreciate your time. Well done today. We shall wait and see.
Daniel, a hard-fought fourth place in the end for you?
Hard fought? Not really. I thought that was boring. Yeah, we just got a bit unlucky with the virtual safety car and lost the gap to the leaders, so put me in a race by myself. Perez was in front for a little bit, but we knew once we cleared him, then it was just trying to hope something would happen up front or whatever. But yeah, I'm definitely over these fourth places. It was unfortunately just not really much happened in the race. But yeah, we honestly just got unlucky with the virtual safety car. It came at the wrong time, and we lost, I think, more than 10 seconds there.
So yeah, with an alternative decision then made there. I mean, you pitted before Max did. Would you have rather stayed out a bit longer?
I don't really know at the time I don't know how much. I think the virtual safety car had us over, but that we couldn't predict. So I don't think we made the wrong decision. From what it seemed at the time, we just got unlucky.
So next time, heading to Germany now, qualify ahead of Max, and then, sorry, Budapest, you're right, it's the other way around this year. Heading to Budapest, qualify ahead of Max, and hopefully get first call. I mean, did you get first call on that strategy? Did you?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we were talking a lot, so there was no. I don't think, as I said, in hindsight, I'm not sure, but at the time it all seemed okay. But it was just a boring race. You know, I had nothing really to fight for, no one to fight with. So.
Even the conditions making it a bit more exciting?
At the beginning, I thought it was, but it didn't last too long. So, I mean, yeah, it was okay. I don't know, maybe it was more exciting up front, but me personally, driving around in fourth most of the race, I was pretty. I wanted some action today, that's for sure. I think you could tell after yesterday I was ready to actually have a bit of a fight with someone, but sometimes it just doesn't work, and that's just how it was. Obviously, as I said, the virtual safety car made the leaders get away more than they were, and then that was really all I could do.
Solid points on to Hungary, thanks.
Yeah, fourth.